Did distance come in between you and the person that you love? And is it still possible to get back together and to reconnect despite this distance? I've been in long distance relationships, and I know that it can be very challenging to navigate that enormous gap that can kind of set in, and that leads to all sorts of warts in the relationship. You may connect with someone else. You may forget to nurture that bond after a while. And it may feel insurmountable to try to figure out a way to get back together when you're in just such different realities. But it is possible. And I really encourage you to not give up if you feel still attracted, connected, and hopeful about creating a new and improved relationship with this person. The first step is to make sure that you've actually evolved and that you're prepared emotionally to reconnect with this person without it leading to a setback. Are you prepared to hear a no? Are you prepared to deal with the emotional backlash that may come from an initial outreach? Because I don't want this to set you back, especially if you have done the work. And if you have not done the work, well, that's where you need to begin to prepare yourself emotionally and to offer something new. Once you've done this, the second step is to reach out, to reconnect, to reestablish that communication platform, to explore if this is indeed still the person that you want to be with, and to remind them of the connection, potentially, that may still be there. The third step will be to actually see them in person. And this is where the fun actually really begins. Because getting back together from a distance, although is very possible, it still is not the same as actually being together and consolidating that relationship by being able to just hold each other in each other's arms. And so we want to be very thoughtful and intentional about creating opportunities to do this without being burdensome or without coming off as needy and desperate. And over the years, I have seen ways to do that without putting too much pressure or expectations on your significant other. And I would love to be able to coach you through that 3-step process. Of course, it's going to look very different for each and every one of you. There are still principles that apply, that remain, but the way that those principles come to life differ based on you, on your story, on your personality, on your ex's circumstances and personality and attachment styles. And this is what I would want to explore with you through private coaching sessions in order to create a plan that is tailored to your needs and to your reality. If you're prepared to do this, if you feel like you need support, if it would be beneficial to you, reach out to me. Let's work together. Let's fight the good fight to make sure that you have absolutely no regrets. Can't wait. Look forward to it. And thank you for your trust on this journey that is so important to you. Wishing you only the best and keep fighting the good fight.